If your plants could talk, they wouldn't ask for a new fertilizer brand or another bag of compost. They'd ask for nitrogen, but not the fast-forced kind that washes away or burns roots. They'd ask for steady, biological nitrogen that arrives quietly, night after night, while nothing above ground appears to be happening. This is where most gardens fall apart. We feed plants directly and forget the soil. We treat nitrogen like a product instead of a process. And that's why beds decline over time, even when we think we're doing everything right. The secret isn't what you add, it's who you let work for you after the sun goes down. This secret plant feeds your soil while you sleep. The plant that does this better than almost anything else is crimson clover. Not because it grows fast, or looks good, or suppresses weeds, although it does all of that. Crimson clover earns its place because of what happens at the root level while the garden appears still. As a legume, it partners with nitrogen-fixing bacteria that live inside small nodules on its roots. These bacteria pull nitrogen from the air and convert it into a stable, plant-usable form stored directly in the soil. This process doesn't stop at sunset. It continues as long as the roots are alive. That means your soil is being fed around the clock, without runoff, without leaching, and honestly, without you lifting a finger. Crimson clover doesn't behave like a fertilizer. It behaves like a soil engineer. Its root system loosens compacted ground, improving water infiltration and oxygen flow. And as the plant grows, it shades the soil surface, reducing moisture loss and those temperature swings that can really kill microbial life. Beneath the surface, the nitrogen it captures becomes part of a living system, shared with nearby plants through root exudates and microbial exchange. This is why gardens with clover often look healthier even when nothing has been harvested yet. The soil itself is changing. Gardeners who struggle with tomatoes, corn squash, or brassicas often think, hey, maybe I just need more fertilizer, but in reality, they need better preparation. That's where crimson clover really shines when planted ahead of those nitrogen-hungry crops. So, when you grow crimson clover as a fall cover crop, it actually protects that bare soil through winter while storing nitrogen in its roots and foliage. Then, come spring, cutting it down before it sets seed and letting it decompose returns that nitrogen directly to the soil. Research and field use consistently show that crimson clover can contribute the equivalent of 70 to 150 pounds of nitrogen per acre. In a home garden, well, that translates to darker leaves, stronger stems, and steadier growth without those pesky spikes or crashes. For garden beds, sow crimson clover in late summer or early fall if winters are mild, or early spring in cooler regions. Just broadcast the seed over loosened soil and lightly rake it in. Water once to establish, then let it do its job. It grows quickly, forming a dense mat that crowds out weeds while feeding the soil below. When it reaches early bloom, cut it at the base and leave the residue on the surface or gently incorporate it into the top layer. Wait 2 weeks before planting your next crop. That pause allows microbial breakdown to release nutrients gradually instead of all at once. Synthetic nitrogen forces growth from the outside. Nitrogen-fixing plants build fertility from within. When crimson clover decomposes, it feeds bacteria, fungi, worms, and roots simultaneously. That creates balanced nutrition instead of explosive leaf growth that attracts pests. It also improves soil structure in the long term, which is something fertilizers just never do. Over time, gardens managed this way need fewer inputs, they hold on to moisture better, and they bounce back from stress a whole lot faster. So, crimson clover works best when it's part of a rotation. You'll want to grow it before heavy feeders, and then follow up with crops that really benefit from that steady nitrogen release. Oh, and between rows, it can actually function as a living mulch. In orchards or perennial beds, it protects soil year-round while quietly feeding your trees. Even just one bed planted with crimson clover each season can honestly shift the health of your entire garden. Once you start to really understand what's happening underground, crimson clover stops being just a cover crop and starts becoming, infrastructure. It replaces dependency with biology. It turns those empty seasons into productive ones. And it does the kind of work that no product can really replicate because it operates on time, not just application. If this changed how you think about soil, go ahead and subscribe to Nature's Fix for more grounded, biological gardening methods that actually hold up over time. Share this with a gardener you know who keeps fighting tired soil with stronger inputs. Sometimes the smartest move is just planting the right worker and letting nature take the night shift.